New videos every day.
Psyche Truth. Life. Wisdom.
Hello, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Katrina Retman, and today I'm sharing part 3 of my Yoga for Relaxation series. These poses will help you reduce your stress and anxiety, increase your flexibility, and reduce pain as we increase your mobility. So favorite this video and follow along whenever you'd like, when you get home from work, before you go to bed, maybe both. Today's sequence builds off of the previous episodes, so if you're finding this a little challenging, please go back and view an earlier one. To get started, we'll fold a blanket or two, or maybe a block, to bring under the sits bones, ensuring that our hips are higher than our knees. Here, we'll begin to settle into our breath. We can close the eyes as we drop into our bodies, bringing our attention to our internal sensations, letting go of any thoughts or worries that we've been holding on to about previous events of the day. We'll let each inhale lengthen the spine. Releasing tension with every exhale. Gifting ourselves these next few moments to tune into our bodies. And I'm curious to know, those of you out there who suffer from lots of stress or high anxiety, how many of you are coffee drinkers? I've recently taken up the practice, and I'm kind of watching the effects on my own nervous system as to whether or not that's helping me stay awake or kind of keeping me in this cycle of needing more and more caffeine and sleeping less and less. But it's only been a couple of weeks for me. It's, the jury is still out, but let me know what your experiences are with caffeine and if you find that it helps or it hurts in the long run. Coming back to the breath, we'll begin to invite some motion. So as we inhale, we'll arc the nose up, making an invisible circle in the air. Exhale, arcing it down. We'll start with these small circles, linking the motion with our breath, and gradually increasing the diameter to our full range of motion. Spending a little extra time going over any places that creak or pop or feel a little extra tense. Noticing how pleasant it feels to stretch through the neck. Inhaling as we arc up, exhaling as we arc down. We'll go twice more in this direction. We'll inhale, finding a neutral spine. Exhale completely. And begin making small circles in the air with our nose in a counterclockwise direction. gradually increasing the diameter of these circles to explore our full range of motion. Three more circles in this direction. We'll inhale, finding a neutral spine. Exhale completely. With our next inhale, we'll lift both arms overhead, bringing the palms to touch as our inhale concludes. We'll exhale both hands back to the ground. Then we'll plant the right palm, inhaling the left arm overhead as we arc to the left, arc over to the right, relaxing the neck. And with our next exhale, we'll spread the fingers wide, pressing through the left palm as we bring ourselves upright. We'll plant the left hand, inhale the right arm overhead, and we'll stretch through the right fingertips as we lift back up to neutral. We'll inhale both arms up overhead. Exhale, slowly reaching fingertips for the ground. We'll plant the right palm. Inhale the left arm up, stretching through the side body. We'll exhale, reaching through the fingertips and the palm, coming to neutral. Before we plant the left hand, inhale the right, and exhale, back up to neutral. Inhale, lifting both hands. Exhale, lower. Planting the right palm, lifting the left, and planting the left palm, lifting the right. And cycle through once more. From here, we'll prepare to come into our tabletop position. As always, inviting a blanket to cushion the knees at the center of our mat. We'll spread the fingers wide, planting wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, breathing here. We can warm up the spine with the cat-cow sequence. Inhale, tailbone tips back, belly drops, chin lifts. With an exhale, we'll move the spine beginning at the base of the tailbone, tucking it under, arcing the back, and we'll tuck the chin, taking the gaze to the navel. We'll inhale, cow pose, tipping the tailbone back, dropping the belly, lifting the chin. Exhale, cat pose. Tucking the tailbone, arcing the back, taking the gaze towards the belly. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Moving the spine like a whip, articulating one vertebrae at a time. We'll inhale, finding a neutral spine, and exhale to release tension. With our next inhale, we'll send our right foot back, pressing through the heel. And we can inhale the left arm in front of us, creating as much length as we can from fingertips to extended heel. Breathing here. And we'll set the hand and knee down. Enjoy a full breath before extending the opposite side. Lifting that back leg, perhaps joining with the right arm. Holding for about 3 breaths. Engaging the core to help find our balance. And we'll lower them down. Lengthen the spine with an inhale. Release tension with an exhale. We'll inhale the right leg behind us, the left arm in front. And if we'd like, we can bend the back knee, reaching the left hand to the top of the right foot, pressing the foot into the hand to open the left shoulder. Two more breaths. We'll release and lower down. Taking a full breath. We'll inhale the left leg behind us, the right arm out front. Perhaps bending the back knee, taking the right arm to the top of the back foot, pressing foot into hand to open the shoulder. Engaging the core to help with balance, keeping the neck long and soft. One more breath. We'll release the bind and replace the hand and knee on the ground. Breathing here. We'll do one more round on each side. Holding for 3 breaths. And releasing. Once more on the left side. And releasing. From here, we'll take the toes together, knees wide, as we press into child's pose, resting the forehead on the mat. We'll inhale back to tabletop, tucking the toes. We'll lift the hips, pressing ourselves into downward facing dog. Here we'll try to form a straight line from our wrists to our tailbone, and then from our tailbone to our heels. We can pedal one leg and then the other, opening up the hamstrings. And as we're ready, we'll bring the right leg forward between the hands as we enter a low lunge. Here we can plant the left hand beside the right foot and inhale the right arm up as we twist. Exhale, we'll lower the right fingertips. Inhale, opening back up. Continuing this flow at the pace of our breath. And place both hands. Step the right foot back to meet the left. As we lift up again to downward facing dog. Perhaps getting our heels a little closer to the ground this time. Then we'll step the left leg forward into our low lunge. As we're ready, we'll inhale the left arm up into a twist, lowering the fingers with an exhale. We'll inhale, open again. Twice more. We'll step that left foot back, finding downward dog again. Holding for 3 breaths. We'll lower the knees, pressing back to child's pose. And then inhale, we'll roll up, moving our blanket off to the side as we make our way onto our backs. We'll place the soles of both feet on the floor. We'll inhale the knees over the hips and the shins to parallel, taking the arms out to a T, palms facing down. We'll drop the legs over to the right, taking the gaze over to the left, breathing here. We'll inhale the knees up to center. Enjoying a full breath here before dropping the legs to the left and the gaze to the right. We'll inhale the knees back to center, placing the soles of the feet on the ground. And as we're ready, we'll slide each leg down along the length of the mat, taking the arms by our side, preparing for Shavasana, our final resting pose. We can close the eyes, scan the body for any points of tension, sending the breath there with an inhale and relaxing a little more with each exhale. I encourage you to pause this video and stay here for at least 10 minutes. And when you're ready, we'll carefully exit the pose, maintaining as much relaxation as possible. We'll deepen the breath, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Before we roll onto the right side, using the arm for a pillow. Enjoying several unhurried breaths here. We press the palms into the ground, lifting the body, letting the head hang heavy and bringing it up last. Thank you so much for joining me today. I certainly hope this video helps you reach a new level of relaxation. So don't forget to favorite, follow along whenever you'd like. Leave me a comment and let me know what's helping, if there's anything else you'd like me to share, and let me know about your caffeine experiences and how that's going. And subscribe to Psyche Truth. We've got thousands of health and wellness videos to help you on your path. Thanks.